Hello everybody and welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall, where we are going to answer this ringing phone. Hi. It's an old obsolete phone booth. It's ringing. Oh, pick up. Hi. Monotone, pitch-adjusted voice begins speaking almost immediately.
The Shockwell and Writer's contact for this case is no more. Kira is listed as a follow-up contact. This is our only secured line to this case. Please listen to the following instructions carefully if you are a supporter of our cause.
Continue listening.
We have phone booths in strategic locations throughout the city. Within each one, you may find a request posting for specific information. If you could obtain a copy of this information, return here and submit it via the port below the receiver. We will verify the authenticity of the information remotely and post an undoctored copy of it onto the Matrix ourselves. It is our stated goal for this information to remain free to all. However, you will be compensated for sought after information returned to this location.
The line goes silent. Hang up. Okay. Sure. So we can check out phone booths as a side quest, I guess, maybe? Where does this point to, I wonder? I don't actually, I don't know. Also, I like how these trash cans have, like, cyber flames. It's cute. So, yeah. I might end up, like, turning this into just, Dave Lucia's Cyberpunk Power Hour. And everything, because, I am... Ooh, hi. I'm a real big fan of cyberpunk aesthetics. You look from some magic. Elf is clearly seen better days. His skin is weathered and emaciated as though it has been stretched too tightly over his frame. Track marks line the crooks of his arms, and dirty bandages wrap his knuckles. Despite all of this, he seems cheerful enough. The elf fixes his twinkling, bugged-out eyes on yours and offers you a broad smile, displaying a set of impossibly white teeth. When he speaks to you, his voice is surprisingly deep. Guten Tag, mein Freunden. You here for some magic? Because Zack Flash... He gestures at himself with a dramatic flourish. Is your magic man... Are you a street mage? A throaty, barking laugh. Street mage? Me? Do I look like a street mage to you? He shakes his head, but his smile doesn't waver. He fishes a small bag of pills out of his back pocket and dangles it before your eyes. No, chummer. I'm not a street mage. I've got the magic in my blood and the magic in these bags, but you won't catch old Zack studying any spell books. Let's talk about... Interesting. Let's talk about something else. Well, alright, friend. What else would you like to talk about? Maybe you'd like to make a purchase. What's up with the bandages on your hands? Snorts out a short burst of laughter. He waggles his bandaged fan. Oh, these? Nothing much, chummer. Nothing much. Tussled with a spirit back in Amsterdam. You know, we elves are very spiritual people. Oh, come off it. Elves are not, on the whole, any more or less magical than anyone else. I'm in a position to know. Zack lets out a short barking laugh. Come on. Stop denying yourself. Embrace the power inside of you. You got the mojo just like me. Accept it. Lowers his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. Between you and me, my mojo is stronger than any corp wage mages. Take those rat scum bastards at as technology. They cast spells all day and all night, right? Fire this and lightning that, just tossing them around like candy. Yep, that's what they do. Right. Well, me, I'm just doing my thing, not casting spells. I'm storing up my energy, saving it. Can you imagine how much magic I have? I don't think that's how it works, Zack. Trust me, friend, I have secret knowledge. He slowly turns his head from side to side to give you a good look at his upturned ears. Like I said, it's in the blood. I wish I need to level up my bio... Actually, I have enough karma to level up my biotech. Can I, well, right. Okay, Zack, I trust you. I'm a businessman, and I suppose that you're a customer. Who am I to say no? Show me what you got. Right. Of course. A Zack special. Yeah. I wonder what the side effect is on that. So I believe that your character can actually become, like, addicted to drugs in these games. Kind of like in Fallout, I believe. Like, don't quote me on that because I've never actually done any of them myself. Because even though they function as stat boosts, but it's like I don't use stat boosts in most games anyway. Let's see. What do I want to... do I want to boost up my biotech? I feel like it would be really useful. But at the same time, it would be real good to... Oh... Might be better to level up my ranged combat a bit. Additional weapon slot if not yet unlocked. That could be interesting. Let's put a little bit in biotech. We can, I don't know if we are gonna get that conversation option back from him anyway, so... Triage Cyber Clinic. Let's reset that first. As you're resetting the data tap, you notice that someone has duct taped a small homemade receiver to the system. An earplug dangles from the receiver. Listen. Sound of heavy machinery makes it difficult to hear the words that are being spoken. After a moment, you find you can make out two distinct voices. A nasal woman who sounds like a heavy smoker, and a man who speaks in a high-pitched, breathy tone. Oh boy, let's see if I can... Nasal woman. Just heard. Monica. Need to verify. High-pitched man. Good for us. Sound like a conveyor belt starts adding to the noise, and you can't make out anything else until it comes to a stop a minute later. High-pitched man. What do you think our next step should be? No, that's too long to be. Wait, isn't ready to make a move yet. I don't. This isn't like a nasally woman, but whatever. To be patient. See who steps up. Could be someone more. More conveyor belts. Start up. All you can hear is the sound of machinery. Welp. Alright. I think that's enough. We're getting a little conspiratorial here. Thank you. Cyber Clinic. What's in this, Hi, Doc. Doctor... What? Xavier? As you approach the elf, you notice that he's in mid-conversation. His lips move rapidly, and his voice comes out in a low, quiet tone. The glossy plastic shell of a high-grade comlink glints on his wrist. Step away and wait for him to finish. You step away from the doctor and wait for him to finish. Soon enough, he presses the button on his comlink and looks up to you, a $1 million smile on his face. Sorry about the wait, my friend. Welcome to the Triage Cyber Clinic. He extends his hand to you. I am Dr. Xavier Esquivel, and your name is... Kira, a pleasure. I'm pleased to meet you, Kira. What can I do for you today? I should go. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite Triage Cyber Clinic on the Berlin streets. But I don't have any money for you yet, so we, maybe not. Oh, okay, no, the objective. So what's that for? I don't know. Because the objective marker is just on this, looks like. Don't know what's up with that. Also, we could just check out what's, Gunari Metbach. The Romani patriarch is an impressive figure, an enormous man in his late 60s, burly and broad-chested despite his age. His voice is deep and resonant, and his breath is heavy with the stench of pipe tobacco.
Tavern Baxtel Elf, you here to conduct some business? If so, I welcome you to the Metbach Arms and Ammunition. If not, keep right on walking.
I don't have cash. Don't mind me, I'm just passing the dish. Membach's face hardens after a brief pause. He gives you a curt nod.
Very well, Gaji. If you come round again, you come with money and you come to buy. Understand?
He makes a shooing motion with his hand, waving you along.
Move along now. Za Devleza.
Shah Devleza, maybe? Anybody else to talk about? Or talk to? Hi. How about you guys in the little slum? No? Nothing? Alright. Don't want to go to the U-Bahn. How about, what's up with your dancers back here? Not gonna take anything if I can help it. Toss, okay. Sure. Toss 5 in. Yay! I don't know what that's actually good for, but it makes me feel good? Question mark? So back to Altu's bar, which was down this way. Yes, because there's the safe house. Da 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 da. Also, we have dog just completely just still following us. That's nobody minds if I bring my pet dog into the cafe, right? Hi. The man behind the counter has a broad smile and an open demeanor of a classic Turkish street vendor. Welcome, honor defend him. Welcome. And how can Burakazi serve you today? Would you like a cup of coffee, perhaps? I've finished with your little trifle, Herr Burakazi. Ah, very good. I assume you had no difficulties. So his taps are a public service, is that it? It is the least I can do to give back to our little community. But with but a minor effort from me, all in the Cruise Bazaar may enjoy free access to the Matrix and high-speed communications. All for the greater good, yes? I don't know, it seems like whoever installed them is just asking for trouble. He frowns and shakes his head, but his eyes are watching you closely. No, clearly you are mistaken. Perhaps I am, for... Oh, whew. Decking 3, sure. Raises an eyebrow and pauses for a moment, considering. Yes, I think we can come to some arrangement. A few minutes and a diagram scrawled on a napkin later, Burakazi nods at you. Yes, this should be doable. I thank you for your expertise and for your discretion. Don't tell your secret to your friend. He will tell it to his friend. I trust that you had no difficulties with the task. Given our recent conversation, I would assume not. It was as easy as you said it. Would be, someone who's using it as a surveillance device. Of course they were. I would be surprised if they weren't. This is Berlin, after all. In the flux, everyone spies. If you do not spy, how will you know who is in power and who will be in power next? If you are to stay here, Evendem, you must get used to it. Who enters the Turkish bath will sweat, as my uncle Taydemir always says. Taydemir? Nevertheless, I shall have one of my people look into it. With that out of the way, let us return to our pressing business. He barks a stream of rapid-fire Turkish. So, compounding the fact that I'm a dumb American, I don't know what a Turkish accent actually really sounds like, to be honest. The gum-chewing young woman comes hurrying out to the menu for Herr Amsel, uncle. Kami hands you a folded piece of paper inside a memory stick. Please extend my consolations to him. The death of Fräulein Schaefer must have hit him hard. Burakazi gives Kami a small nod and she hurries out of the room. When she's gone, he returns his attention to you. Please express my condolences as well. I had only just heard the news. Monaco is an important part of this community. Few know how important. The memory stick Kami just handed you should contain all the information Herr Amsel requires from our chef in the field. Should you require my services in the future, you know where to find me. Until then, good day. Is that the, I mean, I could just go with, like, the Seinfeld soup cafe guy voice, but I feel like that would be even more offensive than just using, like, bad Russian whatever thing I have going on already. I'm sorry. I can't make any excuses for it. It's just, you know, I'm a dumb American. And that's what you get. That's what you get. Hey, what's going on here, guys? I got nothing more to say, boss. Let's just get this in. Let's just get this run taken care of. You can hit me up later if you want to talk. Alright. Kira. Amsel peers at you apprehensively. His eyes are bloodshot. Did you get... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I spoke to Altug. He gave me this memory stick. Let us see what his agent has to say. Amsel snatches the memory stick from your hand and slots it into his computer terminal. He navigates a series of command line menus, and a wall of amber text floods the screen. Amber text. Nom nom nom. Amsel scans it, mouthing the words as his eyes flip back and forth. Burakazi's agent tailed Green Winters to a hotel in the cesspool of the Kiez called Drogenkeep. The hotel is called Das Kesselhaus. It's a renovated factory nestled deep in the heart of Drogenkeep. It appears the Winters is holed up there. Recently there was some contention between two gangs over control of this neighborhood. Due to the gang violence, the agent refused to follow Winters inside the hotel, but he confirms that he is still inside.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Iger slings her rifle over her shoulder with a single spare motion.
Gear up, people. We have a hotel to raid.
Gloria and Dietrich pause, exchange looks with Paul. Just a moment, Iger. Amsel rises from his chair, drawing himself to full height. Even so, he has to crane his neck to look her in the eye. You're an excellent soldier. Nobody questions your competence in the field. Your loyalty to this team is equally commendable. That said, we believe that Kira is the right choice to lead this team.
What?
Don't mistake this decision for a reprimand. Monica considered your contributions to the team to be invaluable. But we all know she wasn't comfortable putting a soldier in charge. Iger speaks through clenched teeth. Her words are measured, but her expression's livid.
This is unbelievable. You want to put the rookie in charge. Again. Don't you people learn from your mistakes?
Kira's the reason we're still alive, Iger. She kept us together. She let us out of there in one piece.
Making her your number one girl.
She sounds tired, resigned, but above all, disappointed.
This is more of your flux state idiocy at work, isn't it?
Dietrich reaches out, puts his hand on her shoulder.
It's what Monica believed in.
Iger's voice tightens. For a moment, her control slips and her face contorts in grief.
Yeah, and look where that got her. Let me give you a piece of advice. In the field, only two things matter. The mission and survival. Everything else is a distraction. Your ridiculous politics have no place on a Shadowrun.
Dietrich manages a smile. What can I say? We're German. We have a history of strong political views.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm the most offensive person on the internet right now. Iger sighs. The tone of resignation returns to her voice.
Screw it. Let's put an end to this. I've got the skill and experience to lead this team. Kira, on the other hand, was appointed by Monica as a joke. If you'd rather she take the lead, I'll abide by that, but I want to hear each of you say it.
This is a waste of time. We should be out looking. They already have. You just weren't listening. Give it a rest. This is a waste of time.
You stay out of this.
Ow. The moment she raises her hand to you, Dante's ears lay back and he lets out a low growl. Reflexively, she takes a half step back. I think we've heard what Dante has to say. As for my part, Kira saved our lives back there. You may not believe it, but she did. The way I see it, that means I'll follow her lead a while longer. Gloria's voice uncharacteristically gentle. I trust in Monica's judgment. Therefore, I trust in Kira's judgment. This discussion's finished, Iger. Amsel speaks softly, but his tone is firm. Kira will take Monica's place as the leader of this team. Could you grab me a soy calf? Monica's death deserves vengeance. I'll do whatever it takes to keep this team and Monica's legacy alive. Ooh, geez, which one do we want? I'm imagining she's still gonna be curt if I say that I'm gonna take her advice, but we'll go for it. Gives you a small nod.
That's big of you.
She looks from Dietrich to Glory to Amsel, finally down at Dante. Then she sighs.
I don't agree with this decision, but I will respect it.
She nods again, more decisively this time.
Kira takes the lead then. Conversation closed.
It's time to move on. We need to focus on chasing down Green Winters. Indeed, I've transferred the information that we received from Altug Mission computer. To the computer terminal in the next room. Used to be Monica's personal workstation, Kira. Now it's yours. Monica kept a variety of notes and dossiers on that machine. I was just reviewing her notes when you have the time. Turns his attention away from you and back to his computer screen. Good hunting. I eagerly await your return. I wouldn't suggest driving to Drogan Keep. The roads aren't safe. Taking the U-Bahn would be faster anyway. Thanks for the tip. U-Bahn it is. So I could probably... I now command a team of Shadowrunners. Yay! When traveling to new mission locations, you'll be able to choose which members of the team to bring and modify the layout. When members of your team become permanently incapacitated on a mission, they'll be automatically extracted for emergency medical care. They will be patched up and ready for action the next time you return to your safe house. Avoid this loss of firepower by always carrying some Bumona trauma kits into the field. Bumona, you can always trust us to keep you patched up. And like when your arm falls off, trust Bumona. These can be purchased at the Street Dog's office in the Christmas Tower, yeah. Yay! So, got nothing more to say, boss. Let's just get this run taken care of. You can hit me up again later if you want to talk. Alright, so you guys probably don't have much to say at the moment. Yeah, so one issue that Shadowrun Returns had that kind of recurs in this one is that when you're trying to click on interactable objects in the world, while you're not near them, occasionally it won't register the click like on the actual item, and it'll just make you run like right past them. A little bit annoying. Workstation, mission computer, command center, team's operations, and your last link to the memory of Monica Schaefer. Her thoughts and words live on in the machine. At times, it's easy to forget that she's gone. Cool blue tones of the workstation's main menu fill the screen. Blinking message in the upper right corner notifies that you have 0 unread messages. Jobs main. View all pending and active jobs. Enter query back to... Okay. No? Nothing? Read your old messages. Hello, Ace. Screen flickers to life and Monica's face appears. Her hands are on her hips and she's wearing a wry smile. Hey, Ace. I don't remember what voice I gave her. If you're reading this, it means that I've either died or stepped down. Hopefully the latter, but probably the former. Not many Shadowrunners make it to retirement age. In any case, I'm sure that you'll do a fine job in the role. If you need anything, talk to Paul. He's a good man, and he knows how important it is to me that you take my place. One last thing, Ace. Iger might cause you some problems. In fact, I think it's a fair bet that she already has. Just remember, she brings something to this team that nobody else does. You'll want her on your side. My advice to you is this. Hold your own with her. If she pushes you, push back. Don't try to butter her up with flattery. She'll see right through it. Most of all, do what you can to earn her respect. She'll never be satisfied following you if you don't give her a better reason to than because Monica said so. I have faith in you, Ace. It's up to you to justify that faith. She half turns away from the camera, then returns her attention to you. The image is uncannily lifelike. Oh, and by the way, Ace, if you botch this, I'm coming back and haunting your ass. I mean that. Aww, Shadowland BBS, what's that? Post-pay data. Yeah, sure. Attach data to escrow account. Data will be automatically sold to the highest bidder. Both parties will remain on it. Yeah, posting antiquities delivery schedule. Yeah. Cool. Relevant keywords. Thread killer in Seattle. That's reference to the Shadowrun Returns, of course. Who is Blitz? I think that's the name. I'm still recovering the logs. This hot dogger just trashed my LAN trid hosting server. LAN trid hosting server. Sounds like some kid pissed over his cartoons getting canceled. Left a bunch of garbage files all over my disks, and I'll be cleaning them up all day. They should make you pass a dumbass test before you're allowed to deck in this town. Step up your security. Write some white IC programs, ICE programs, if you can. At least make the kid's hair stand up on end for a few hours next time he tries it. Just make sure that your ice is quick. Heavy-hitting ice is no good if it can't catch up with an intruder. A fact that I take advantage of on a regular basis. Always run an ACW? Ha ha ha. Like clockwork. If you two are finished, I did have ice on the thing. Tracked the hole down. Grocery store across the street was piggybacking on my LAN, and they left an unsecured jack point in the bathroom stall. Old as hell maintenance check and a fuse box, and my security ignored it. Mystery solved. Shadowland isn't your personal tech support board, Lumens. Glad to see you fixed your own problem. Only way you're going to learn. Ah. killer in Seattle. So actually, technically speaking, this character that I've made in this game is very much so, like, looks almost exactly like, looks and is the same class, basically, as the character that I made for Shadowrun Returns. Anyone else reading about this? City's got a Lone Star contract and they can't catch the guy. This Emerald City Ripper has been a spree and so far no one has a clue. Pathetic. Something like that happened on my block, some vigilantes would have tracked him down and stopped him. Shows how good state payroll cops are. Who says it's a he? They don't have any leads. Ha! I'll be in Seattle next week. Forward any info you have about this Ripper and I'll see about taking him out for a date with my Walter MA 2100. I'm sure Lone Star will have a fat reward waiting for whoever blasts this goon. I mean, that, yeah. Team personnel files. Do I want to watch these? I mean, yeah, might as well. Image of Monica appears on screen. Paul, talented, well-connected fixer with contacts all over Berlin. He's more to me than that, of course, but that's neither here nor there. Oh my. Dietrich, one of my dearest friends and a shaman of tremendous power, a good man to have on your side in a fight. I tend to use Dietrich in a support role. His magic can dramatically bolster the combat effectiveness of a frontline fighter like Iger or Glory, but when the chips are down, he's more than capable of dishing out punishment on his own. Can't think of much else to say about Dietrich. Just a good, reliable guy. He is getting a little long in the tooth for a Shadowrunner. I'm not sure how many more years he has ahead of him in this game, but I'll be happy to run with him for as long as he's able. We'll see, I suppose. Glory, our damaged enigma. I've known her for almost 5 years now, but I don't think that I'll ever really know her. Somehow I doubt that anyone will. On an operational level, Glory's solid. That chrome of hers may be old, but it gets the job done. I've seen her take a troll apart with her hand razors, and when her adrenal pump is running, she moves faster than anyone I've ever seen. On top of all that, Glory's a competent field medic. I don't know where she learned medicine, yet another question mark, but she's patched me up at least a dozen times. Between her skill with a medkit and Dietrich's magic, we haven't had much trouble with serious injuries, and in our line of work, that's a luxury. That's really all I know about Glory. She keeps to herself, barely talks, spends most of her off time staring at nothing. I've seen this kind of behavior before, of course. Something bad happened in her past. Deep down, I think she's still running from it, and I'm sure that her cyberware ties into it somehow. I don't know. Maybe someday she'll open up to me. I'd like to think that she will. We'll see, I suppose. Iger. Iger. What to say about Iger? She's smart, she's strong, and she's one hell of a soldier. In a close-up fight, I've seen her take apart an entire security team with her shotgun. She's even more dangerous at range. It's a handy thing having a trained sniper on the team. All in all, we enjoy one hell of an advantage thanks to her. Unfortunately, there are some disadvantages too. All that military training has left her, how to say it, rigid, I suppose. Unlike the others, Iger isn't content to go with the flow. She wants lists, maps, timetables. She wants a hierarchy. She wants it formalized. I don't think she realizes it, but giving her what she wants would destroy this team. Glory and Dietrich wouldn't put up with it for more than a day or two. I know that I wouldn't, but she keeps on pushing all the same. One of these days, this situation's gonna come to a head. I just hope that it doesn't happen soon. And me. Kira. My secret weapon. I've run enough with Kira to know that she's trustworthy, good in a fight too, but beyond all that, it's good just to see her again. There aren't many people left from the old days, far too few. And Kira, well, she was always the best of them. God, that was sappy. Mental note, re-record this before Kira gets a chance to see it. At any rate, if anything happens to me, it's good to know that she'll be on hand to fill my shoes. It's not what Iger would want, but it is what would be best for the team. You got so much faith in me. I don't know why. So we still don't have... Okay. Oops, no. Walk away. Is that... Did I get my optional object? I don't know if I did. Investigate. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna count that as complete. So yeah, now... we are going to head for the U-Bahn to go on a run. Ooh, Beckenbauser. There's a U-Bahn platform. Alright. But I'm going to call it here for today. And we will come back to this next time. So, thank y'all for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.